life worth living. Make it live like a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild like a Friday night. The party's wasted, on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild like a Friday night. The party's wasted, on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild like a Friday night. The party's wasted, on a Friday night.
Jules, word.
Like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Lady Soul, we live in life. Quan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are tuning into the episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show live. What's good, everybody? Hopefully everyone had a good night. Listen, man, you know, these I told you so's are hitting like gangbusters. But let me say what's good to the chat. King Blaze first in the building. Just Blaze. What's good, my bro? Glad you're here with us this morning. Ashley Shelton, good morning to you. Glad you're here. Producer by Urban Closing. Yo. Tim Rollins. Yo, you early, bro. What's good? What's good? Alexander Goodley, my God, what's good? God bless you too, man. God bless everybody. And God bless America. TLM Gaming, what's good? What's good? Good morning, Nitro. I always believed you was right.
Oh!
Yo, listen, bro. I swear to you, I'm not lying. I got people hitting me up on Enough Time TV. Shout outs to Enough Time. If y'all don't know, that's actually my brother. So shout out to Enough Time for showing up in here. That's actually my brother, and he does gaming. So shout outs to him. Good morning, bro. Listen, you know the crazy thing is I got people hitting me up on Twitter like, Nitro, my bad, bro. You did say this, my bad, guy. It's like, why do people like argue with Nitro for? I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Just trying to tell you the truth. Be More Day, what's good, what's good? Mike Ann, what's up, what's up? Eli Sports Guy, yeah, you know I'm here, man. Dr. GTV, that Teletubby Falele, still on his team. Yes, he's doing the Shaggy in pass protection. Yup, he's still here. Benny Lucchini. What's good, what's good? We don't know, we'll see. He's going to try to tough it out. Listen, man, we will see. We will see. But we're going to get into the crux of what we're going to talk about this morning. And, of course, we got two major topics. We got the Browns and we got the Ravens. We're going to start off with some Ravens talk. And I had said this morning that we had to look into some stuff about I Told You So, right? So, what's up, bro? So now that you've gotten your starting QB hurt, we've begged you. We have begged you to upgrade the offensive line. Do you know all I heard? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the offensive line. This isn't Madden. Why are you always mad, son? He's a professional. What do you know? Voorhees is fine. Everything is fine. You're fine. That's what we heard. The Ravens are a super team. That's what we heard. They have no weaknesses. That's what we heard. And we begged. I'm like, bro, stop. Why are y'all drinking your own Kool-Aid? The offensive line is garbage. Garbage. Dumpster juice. Diaper liquid. I ain't mad, right? And then, after this paltry showing that you put on display, you say it's all fine and good. The O-line gets the starting QB hurt. Now that you've done that, here it goes. The Ravens have signed guard Keon Green to the practice squad. Green is a former first round from 2022 and was selected one pick after the Ravens took Hamilton. And I'm not even saying that this guy is even good, but he can't be worse than what we've been seeing. He can't be worse than what we've been witnessing. He can't be worse than the absolute dog crap that's been on display on Sunday. Mind you, Benjamin Cleveland is still on the team. He hasn't even looked at the field. He hasn't even smelt grass, much less being able to start. The storm is over now.
Oh!
Yo, bro, listen, man. The organization's hilarious. Oh, now that the starting QB is okay, we'll address it now, right? Bro, hilarious, Pablo. It's hilarious. And Chosen One, laugh out loud, we said he was hurt too. He'd been hurt since week 1 and actually looked noticeably less explosive. Yeah, we all noticed it, but we crazy, right? That's why it gets me mad. That's why it gets me mad. Because it's like, there's no way you didn't notice. You guys see him more than we do. He's trying to tough it out, trying to be the good soldier, trying to be the leader, right? And you know he's hurt. And instead of saying, yo, we got to protect him now, Falala and his contemporaries are fine. Now, remember when Ronnie Stanley got the extension? What did I tell you guys? I told you, I said, that's the only one we can make now because there's no one else that's available. He's the best available left tackle. But I did not want Ronnie Stanley moving forward. I specifically said that. I said, you guys waited, and now we have to re-sign him. And you better re-sign him because there's nobody else. And he's been mid, to say the least. Linderbaum has been horrible. But it's probably because he's trying to protect. They're putting him over there to try to help Falala. And as you've seen, there's multiple breakdowns, you know what I'm saying, of Falele taking Linderbaum out of the play, tackling his own man. Tired of it, man. TLM Gaming, that could very well be the case that Roger and Linderbaum is struggling because of Voorhees and Falele. But Linderbaum has not been good, though. And Chosen One, you know it's who, yeah, Hit Dog Hollers, you know it's not you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part. For the most part. And a lot of y'all heard me in here. Yo, Iowa said it's ugly, but it's necessary. Nitro. Harb's got to get exposed. I'm not willing to sacrifice Lamar for Harb, bro. I'm not. I'm just not. I know this is off topic. Nikki and Cardi about to fight. Laugh out loud. Y'all got Nikki or Cardi? Okay, back to sports. I put money on Nikki, personally. I think both of them got big mouths, but I think Nikki will put those elbows to her chest. And Cardi not gonna like that too much. I think Nikki can fight. And I think Nikki's gonna knock her out personally. But whatever, back to sports. He's a Lamar not hurt. He's smart. Either way, listen, he's hurt. He's hurt. Everybody knows he's hurt. He's trying to play through it because he wants to win a title. Lamar is trying to be like, look, we get a bye. I'll recuperate during that week. Like right now, if we won 3 games, Lamar could sit out this week and then the bye, and they get 2 weeks to recuperate, right? But now he's like, I can't afford to because we stink. Like we have the worst defense in the entire NFL. It's not even close. I want you guys to know that. We have one of the bottom 3 O-lines in the NFL, and it's not close. And our special teams is one of the worst in the NFL right now, too. So all 3 phases of the game are terrible except for the quarterback position. Right now, Lamar's on pace still for 50 passing touchdowns. He's on pace still for 4,000 passing yards. He's still on pace for around 700 yards rushing. The Ravens are averaging 32 points a game. He has 2 turnovers and 11 touchdowns. Lamar's playing out of his mind. Now we're hoping that Derrick Henry can stop turning over the ball and reclaim his, his abilities. This is ridiculous, bruh. Ashley laughing. I'm not trying to say it too loud, but Lamar low-key holding out until Harv's gone. Lamar's not going to wait for that. I'm telling you. And Horace, take this from somebody that has met him. Talk to him off camera. Bro, that man is, when I mean he's all like all gas, no brakes. Like I'm telling you, like sometimes, that's what I try to tell y'all, having talked to Lamar off camera, like off the record and stuff like that, you understand better the type of person that he is. I'm not talking about, I got to interview him. No, I'm talking about actually talking to him off record. No cameras, no nothing. And then being like, okay, just chopping it up. And I'm telling y'all this right now, he's all gas, no brakes. Listen, if I lost the weight, I'm dead serious with you. I'd try for the team. Let me get back down to the top. I became a member and they didn't give my complimentary super chat. Are you serious? I'll look into that, Benny Locchini. I'll look into that. I'm dead. I'm glad you like the show, King Lee. But not for real. Like, at this point, I'm telling y'all, like, y'all got to understand the type of person we're dealing with. A lot of times, we look at it like, what we would do in that position as a fan. I'm telling you how I've seen him as a person. Lamar is one of the most upstanding people that I've met. I was surprised about how upstanding in his level of character, meeting him. That's why I told you I love him as a football player, but I respect him as a man. There's a reason, because I met Lamar more than once. And mind you, I'm not part of his circle, but I'm telling you, like meeting him multiple times, chopping it up with him, bro, he's an upstanding dude, bro. Like he wants to win. Like if you talk, like I told y'all this before, when Super Bowl came up, me and Ing were there, right? When I brought up Super Bowl and Ing was like, yeah, what do you feel about trying to get there? You could see it in his eyes, like his eyes, bro. Like he was like this, like, yeah, we laughing and stuff like that. Really, me and him, Ing is chilling really and just asking a little bit of questions, but it's more like me and him chopping it up, laughing. And then I brought up the Super Bowl and Ing said, yeah, how you feel about trying to get there? And his eyes, bro, he went from joking to like, ha, 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 to, I'm going to get there, you watch. I'm going to win. I want it. You don't know how much I want it. I want it. I want it. I pray for it. I work for it. I fast for it. I want it. Like his eyes. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying, bro. That's what, when you meet somebody, and sometimes I try to take, I wish all of you will get to meet him. Off camera, like there's not all these cameras. They just get to meet him and play with him. Get to chop it up for him like 5 minutes. Like, I didn't chop it up with him for 5 minutes. Like, we were talking for well over 45 to an hour. Just talking. Laughing. Lamar wants it more than anything. I'm telling you, man, y'all don't know how much he wants it. And it's so sad that we got a fan base that doesn't back their QB. Like, our fan base doesn't back our QB so much that it emboldens other fan bases to take shots at him. What did you say, Tack? Let me go see what Tack said. Tack said, Lamar knows they're sabotaging his career. The league, the media, and the organization wants Lamar out of here. They're tired of him. They're putting a ceiling on his success in the NFL. Let me let you understand, Tactical, and I'm going to say this right now. I pray to God that's not true, but I'd be the worst person to find that out. I tell you this, if I ever had proof that the NFL or the Ravens were actively trying to sabotage Lamar, like if I fell into a bush and then like Harbaugh was walking by and he was on the phone talking about, we're not going to let him win. We do not want him to win. And I'm tired of Lamar and all that stuff. And I got that on tape. Oh, bro. He'd have to see me. He'd have to, what? First ticket right to Baltimore. He'd have to see. He don't want to see me neither. He don't want to see me neither. He don't see me. Could you imagine if that was the case? Bro. Exactly. Lamar isn't that type. Bro, when I asked, listen, I remember one time I had asked him about his teammates. He was like, look, man, those are my brothers. Like, I know it's easy for fans to be like, this player ain't that good or this player ain't that bad. I sweat with those guys. I cry with those guys. I bleed with those guys. Like, we have success and we fail with those guys. Like, you understand what that is? And I was like, yeah, I understand exactly what that is. The camaraderie that is built for a team when everybody has to buy in. Bruh. I bet if we get Rex Ryan, Falele is gone, and if Voorhees doesn't ship up, he's out too. Probably. Notifications tripping. Yeah, Money Mike, it's YouTube. It's not me. Look at Benny Lokini said they haven't even given him his super chat. It's ridiculous. It's YouTube. Now I got to go look and see what's going on and hopefully talk to, because I won't have a personal, okay, so little FYI pivot, YouTube, you don't get a agent that you can talk directly to them unless you get to 100,000 subscribers. Raven doesn't even have a personalized agent that he could talk to about the problems that are going on his channel. He doesn't even have, and he has more subscribers than any Ravens content YouTuber. For all intents and purposes. So I'm going to try my best, guys. I'll send in some stuff to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know how much it'll help. I'll send it in. It says, if Bishotti is so serious about winning now, you should do something with Harbaugh. He's peaked the ceiling, so far gone. Yeah, I don't deny it, Nitro, but Lamar don't understand who's standing in his way. His one QB, his one HC. Maybe. But there's no way to prove it. It'll be different if we could prove it. But we can't prove it yet. I'm calling it in what it is. Tax said I ain't taking no prisoners. Tax said he's tired of it. Tired of it. I like that run game better with Gus. Not going to lie. I don't like how our coach utilizes Derrick Henry. He utilizes him more than he would have used Gus or even J.K. Dobbins. The problem is that Derrick Henry is a guy that leans on you more as the game goes on, and he's a home run hitter. None of the guys outside of J.K. when he was healthy was home run hitters. Kush, good morning, good morning. Guys, you're letting dudes off the hook. It's the defense. They stink. All that draft capital. Oh, yeah, Benny Lokini. We're not letting anybody off the hook. The defense has been utter garbage. It's been a travesty. And you're right. How much draft capital that has been put into the defensive side of the ball? Both of our hold on. If we go back to our first round picks, only 2 of them have been like offensive players. The rest of them are all defensive players. Zay and Bateman are the two, Hurst was 2, but Lamar was first round talent that they took off on the offensive side of the ball. But it's been primarily defense. And so has the second round pick's been defense. So my thing is, there's been so much capital given to that. Then you're paying a lot of them the top of the line money. $200 million guys, one of the highest paid corners. It's come on now, bro. Y'all tripping. And that's not shout out to Nnamdi. Nnamdi was the only guy that was even getting pressure or getting sacks, and he was an interior lineman, to be in all honesty. The media and the NFL, the Ravens are colluding against Lamar. I even believe some of his teammates are involved. Real talk. Listen, I don't know, bro. I pray to God not. Because honestly, I think if that came out, I think he would just walk away from the game. Personally, I think he would. Hey, flex zone was good. I think he would walk away from the game. I think he would. From my perspective, I think he'd walk away. If he found out the entire league and was doing all that to shut him down, he'd be like, bro, yeah, they already took the fun out of the game. I think, honestly, it would probably come up in the lawsuits, and he would just walk away from the game. And honestly, the NFL wouldn't be able to rebound from that, because you would have given up. If that was true, you would have sabotaged the best talent we've seen in years, decades on decades. And what would be your excuse? Because perception becomes reality. The perception would be, it would hit at some point to be is it because he's this way? Is it because he's black? There'd be so many different storylines if that was true. So yeah, I'd pray that would never come out. Because I believe Lamar would just leave. You would probably just see him just fall back I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us who would become, the NFL would lose a large portion of its fan base. It would. It really would. It would be a whole bunch of apologizing, doing all this, crap to try to make up and, we didn't mean it that way. Y'all don't understand and all this type of crap. It would be bad. It would be so bad. Y'all don't even understand. So I'm praying that that's not true. I be questioning that too, Tag. I believe some of his teammates do. Dropping the ball purposely and crap. I can see it. Cooper Rush about to stank it up. I want Huntley. Yo, what mommy told us, you got to work 3 times as hard for a crumb. This is what she was talking about. Oh, yeah, we get that part of it. That's we all know what that is, though. The Keenan Zaz, the Wonder Thunder claps. Pause.
Oh!
Pause. Yo, Iowa Justice had his moments too, but I get what you mean. Yeah. Let me get down to the bottom of the chat now. So, Lavella Nitro, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here out right now. I love Lamar, but I've said in my last stream, fake injury and expose Harbs if he's not going to speak out. He's not built that way. Some guys will do that. But Lamar, I don't think he's not built that way, bro. He's not. Pablo says Lamar won an MVP with Miles Boykin, Willie seen in a one-leg Hollywood Brown. Facts. 2019 was something special, bro. They will award Lamar a Super Bowl to lock in the demographic. We'll see. We will see. Kingley shouldn't have the responsibility of GM, but he's a better coach than Harbaugh. Dang, Eric Kendricks said, I don't want to join the Ravens practice squad. Because the way they do business, they want to start. They want to be able to play. They don't want to be stashed until Falele finally gets hurt. Do you have any idea how bad that would look on Harbaugh? If he takes Falele out the game or Voorhees, God forbid they get hurt, because I still don't wish them injury, and they put the other guys in and the offensive line looks totally different. You have any idea how bad that would look on Harbaugh? How bad that would look on EDC? You have any idea? Bro, that's why they're so far in that they can't change. Because nobody will let them off the hook. Because they'll be like, you could have been did that. I'm telling you, man, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Super ridiculous. And now that, that's happening, now you got this going on. People saying they wish we would have got Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur should have became a Raven because he would have been started. We would have been all right. Eli Sports Guy with a $5 donation. Yes! They got tickets on sale for $50. I think the only way we can see changes is if fans stop buying tickets and merch. Demand change. Facts. Eli, that will immediately make change. If they went to a home game and there was only, 1,000 people in the crowd, 500 people in the crowd, they stop that foolishness real quick. Real quick. They'll be like, whoa, they are really mad. It would trend. It'd go viral. You know how this world is. It would be viral. But shout out to you for the donation, though, bro. Best Nation donation. First donation of the day. I Horse at $50. No. He gave $5. Not $50. They too deep in crap now. Oh, you talking about the ticket? Oh, okay. Dion and Shedeur saw the online and said, nope. God, we got to make the Bengals look like a COVID game. Oh, they'll stop. I'm telling you, bro. Let those guys come in and you barely hear a pin drop. Like, Harbaugh and they would be so distraught. They'd be like, okay, Falele can't play. Like, he would the owner would have to get involved. I'm telling you, the NFL would get involved. Let a Raven game where no one's watching. And there's no one at the stadium like that. And pretty much you can just walk anywhere in the stadium you want. You know there's going to be some people think, I'll be here no matter what. I got nothing better to do. So I'm going to go. But I'm telling you right now, if that happened, changes would happen in a week or two. I'm telling you. Both Star with a $5 donation. Yes! I want the Raven to win these 2 games before the bye. I still have faith in 8 to be back after he recovers. I hope the rookies step up and play well. Me too. Because it's still early on in the season. If we win the next 2 games, we're at 500. Now the bye week, people can get back healthy. Right? Everybody can come back healthy. Then we can make a push. Because y'all got to understand, like, we can still finish, you know what I'm saying, 12-5, 11-6. It's still very possible. So that's why I told everybody, especially if Patrick Ricard and them come back. Oh, yeah. I'm just hoping that they change off or change out of the O-line and give us better guys. Then if that happens, we're definitely going to make a run. No more like immediately, Nitro. Yeah. TLN Game of Facts. Imagine a world where there's 4 linemen and only 3 are rushing and the other is spying in tandem with the backer, but they still get pressure on Lamar. I can't make this up. That's exactly what's happening. And people are wondering, like, why is Lamar having a hard time? If you can get pressure with 3 guys off your offensive line, and there's already a guy that's following you around on top of the guys behind that guy that you have to dodge. It's like, come on now, bro. Like, what are you trying to say right now? And they broke down multiple statistics that when they press, our guys are having trouble getting open. Horseman dumb man said, the Nitro, the defense will still be doo-doo. He said the line will still be doo-doo. Yo, y'all wildin', bro. Wildin'. 11-6 would be awesome. Means the team is rolling into the playoffs. Yeah, you'd only get to lose 3 more games. That's what I'm saying. If you can win the next 2, and then you go into the bye as a at 500, then you can make some noise. But they got to run the ball, and the defense has to play better. Defense is playing like trash. Just like High Horse said, doo-doo. D is not for defense. D is for doo-doo when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to hopefully, hope that it gets better, you know what I'm saying, that we can make some changes. Because, like I said before, a lot of things got to change for us to make those moves. A lot. People not realizing, but a lot has to change. We'll see. We will see. Ravens hobble into the playoffs and get bounced out first or second round. Harbs will have another lifeline. Nah. What if we hit get live and then somehow are able to get hot? Like that's always a possibility. We don't know. With all the injuries happening this year, we don't know how things are going to turn out. We don't know. We really don't know. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, I'm not willing to just give up on the what's it called, the team, when we could still make a comeback. Now, if we were like 1-7, then I'd be like, okay, tank and let's go get a first round pick. A high first round draft pick. But now we can still make a run. 77 looks more like a ballerina than an NFL running right guard. Yeah, it makes trash. But this is so funny, guys, with the Shedeur stuff. We're going to pivot to that right now, too, right? Pablo with a $2 donation. And yeah, just like I said, he does look like a ballerina at times. Just hopping and dipping out of the way of contact. Absolutely ridiculous. It's almost like he's trying. You know what it reminds me of? Alejandro Villanueva. Like he's actively trying to sabotage our team. It's just ridiculous. But, guys, we're going to pivot to this, right? So, like I said, with the Shedeur stuff going on, laughable to say the least. He's still the third quarterback on that depth chart behind Joe Flacco. So, if Dylan Gabriel went in and got hurt, they'll just put Joe Flacco back in. This team's defense is playing good defense, and they're willing to waste. Mind you, we're already seeing how the Manning kid looks. Everybody said they were tanking themselves for Manning. He looked horrible. Horrible. So my thing is like, so you're going to go get him this year? This seems like collusion. If I haven't seen anything else, like, it's ridiculous. And the worst part about it is, once again, coaches and stuff are stupid. So they already know how things are perceived. They know. So if, like, right now, like, can you imagine if Shedeur went into the game and then they start winning? Brown fans are going to be they're not going to be happy. They're going to be pissed. Because they're going to be like, if we would have started the year off with them like we all been begging, we would be elite in the AFC, especially with Joe Burrow being hurt, Lamar being injured, all these guys thinking we would have led the AFC North for once. And they would want their heads. So now they're like, nah, we got to double down to keep it this way. At least if we're losing, and then he comes in, let's say, and can win 6 games, stuff like that, then they'll look forward to next season. There's a way how they conduct themselves because they know how the fan base will react. Shedeur don't deserve that stuff. And for the people that are mad now, being like, oh, he going to play behind Lamar, most Raven flock didn't want him. And would you want to play behind Lamar Jackson? You know you're not getting no real play time. Let's be real. The quarterbacks you don't want to be behind is like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen ain't never hurt, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is barely get hurt either. You know what I'm saying? Who else is another quarterback you wouldn't want to be behind? Jordan Love, you wouldn't want to be behind him. You wouldn't want to be behind Justin Herbert. You wouldn't want to be behind Trevor Lawrence. I thought he should have went to Miami. Being behind Tua would have been the perfect situation for him. The perfect situation. For one, you get to keep more of your money because of the state taxes There's no state tax in Florida. And you have a plethora of explosive weapons. Even their tight end who retired and came back looks amazing. He looks like being one of the better tight ends right now in the league. Still, at 30 plus years old. And Tua stays hurt. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers waited, true. Tom Brady waited, true. But once again, those are older quarterbacks that they were behind. Like, Drew Bledsoe was in his 30s when Tom Brady came along. What's it called? Brett Favre was well into his 30s when, what's his name, came along. All the guys I'm talking about, they're not even 30 yet. They're still in their primes. They're all under 30. You know, no quarterback wants to wait 5-6 years. None of them. Miami would have been the perfect. Hey, good morning, coach. What are we talking about today? We're talking about after now the Ravens got Lamar Jackson hurt, how now they want to get offensive line help. Little late there, guys. And we're also talking about how, you know, Shedeur Sanders is still the QB3 on the depth chart for the Browns. But some Raven fans said he should have just kept his mouth closed and been the backup for the Ravens, and then he would have played. Crazy work. But shout out to you, coach, for being here. Y'all give him support, love. You already know that's the breakdown guy right there. Boast and Boast Star with a $2 donation. Plus that CTE due to flare up soon. Facts. Like, Tua's gotten so many concussions, knocked out of so many games, that Miami is beyond the best that was for him. But you know, it is what it is. Let's see. This said, John said, Kingley, I don't either, but that Puerto Rican crowd, that wrestling show sure did. I never seen anything like that in wrestling. Y'all out here talking about wrestling. Lamar Unk status Nitro. Nah, bro, he's still like 28. He's still young. What would you give to go back to being 28 years old? Think about it. Lamar's younger than Joe Burrow. People seem to forget that. Lamar is younger than Joe Burrow. Roy T was good, bro. I was saying the media, the league, and the organization colluding against Lamar and Shedeur. Coach, am I reaching? I don't think you're reaching. But you can't really prove. It's more blatant with Shedeur. But there's no way to prove it even with Lamar. Man, 10 years ago when I was that great age. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The things people would do to get back to be age 28. Not even 22, 23, 28. I would, listen, if I could go back to 22, 23, it's over. It's over. What I know now, and doing this channel and stuff like that, oh, yeah, it's over. Now, the 28, 30, same thing. Tell that to your knees.
Oh!
Tell that to your knees, bro. Nah. He said 28, 30, same thing, bro. Rare Money with a $5 donation. Yes! Sanders said he never said that about the Ravens. That's a narrative they're running with. Yes, Nigel, give me 23, never 28. Listen, or 23, a nice age, bro. 23, 22? Ooh. Yo, that's the face you make when you're clearly better than the other two QBs not playing. Yeah, bro. Like, and the worst part about it is everybody knows. Everybody knows. Exactly, tactical precision. You can't prove it because we don't control it. Like, if somebody snuck in equipment and caught people on, like, talking about it out loud or something like that, then, oh man, it would, bro, you don't have any idea what that would do to sports. Bro, man. Oh, Benny Lucchini say he's 30, but he still feels like he's 23. I'm up there, but I still feel like I'm close to 30. But I'm up there now. I still move around very well. Cannonballs into the pool, can run around when I need to, so I still feel good. 17 to 26 is the GOAT age range fact. Wake and bake time, this man right here. Your name is King Blade for a reason. But it's just sad how you can have a talent like that and just scoot it down. That's what I try to tell a lot of people, that all these teams, it's not always about winning. It's not. It's not. It is not. A lot of them will be like, oh, it's about winning and everything else. And then when you find out it's really not. It's really not about any of that. They're lying. We not in the upper rooms, but I've been here too long not to know when crap is foul play. Facts. Shedeur should hope they lose all their gains for their BS. Yeah, true. You're not lying. Bro, like I said before, even the Browns can make a run. Y'all realize that, right? If Dylan Gabriel goes in and gets pummeled, they're not just going to throw. That would be the funniest thing ever. Then you know that it's a thing for Shedeur, right? Because if Dylan Gabriel went down and they're like, nah, we want to go back to Flacco again. Now people's like, nah, let him go. It would get so loud that they would have to start him. They would have to. Cool, that was Dallas. He had one of the best O-lines in the league at the time. One of the best receivers in the league at the time. And a really good running game. That's not the Baltimore Ravens. This man Roquan be missing tackles. He don't be filling in gaps, pause. I just be looking at him sometimes bro, what is he doing? That's what I be trying to say. Roquan is so annoying because we know he could play better. We've seen him play better. It's almost like he decides not to. You can tell what owners and GMs really value winning. The Rams want to win. 49ers value winning. Those teams, they'll do whatever it takes to win. They're moving guys around, paying guys, extending, doing whatever it takes to win. Philly's like that. Kansas City's like that. The Bills are like that. I don't think Gabriel balls. Because the Browns don't have an easy schedule. I think he's going to get in there and he's going to get picked off a couple times. Picked off. You're going to have a couple pick sixes on Gabriel. I'm calling that from now. He's going to have a couple pick sixes. His first game might be decent, but I'm telling you, he's going to have some games where you're like, bro, there's going to be pick six, and then the guy almost has a pick six. Another pick six. Games like that. Yeah. I think the Ravens can beat Houston too, but with this defense playing like it does, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. A lot. I ain't worried about the Browns. At 1-3, we got to worry about everybody. We're tied with them. We got to worry about them. The only team I would probably say I'm not too worried about are the Bengals. The Browns defense can hold them in games no matter who they're playing. And if they get even complimentary, decent QB play, they're going to be dangerous. Especially when things get cold and the game slows down. And people are not throwing, it's going to be more run game. If y'all notice, DG only throws outside the numbers on quick outs and slants. Yeah, I noticed that Sean didn't get the ball. I'm telling you, those are some of the easiest passes to pick off. Because they read it perfectly, they just catch it and just keep going. There's no one there to stop them. Can't even look at another team and be like, that's cake. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like, how are we going to? Nah, the Bengals are cooked, but the Browns will win some games with average QB play. They have the defense. They have the players to do it. Rams going to thrash us. If we run the ball, they won't thrash us. The problem is because now you got to play keep away. Matthew Stafford is known for coughing up the ball. He'll throw one interception a game. The question is, will you take advantage of that? Can you take advantage of that? And can you play keep away, keep the game low, run the ball? Run the ball, play keep away, play the clock. Run down that clock all the way down. After the play clock, 1 second, hike, hand the ball off to Derrick Henry or Justice Hill or wherever else it is and keep. Now, you got to play Keaton Mitchell. Because now you're going to need all the offensive firepower that you have at your disposal because Lamar is no longer there. So Keaton Mitchell better start. I like marble cake. It's nice. Now, marble cake is fire, bro. Marble cake is the cake, bro. I don't really like vanilla cake is a little too sweet. Chocolate cake is too chocolatey. Marble cake is perfect. When you get to that Publix and order that nice marble cake, tastes real nice. Hey, Tila, hey. What's good? Bunt cake's nice, yeah. I love, mine too, Sid. I love marble cake. If I'm getting a cake, I love me some marble. It's a country club up there in Baltimore. It's nasty work. This O-line is negated, Henry. Yeah. Yeah. I like carrot cake too. Carrot cake is nice. If you want to fire, listen, if you're in Florida and you want to fire cake to buy, go to Publix and get the carrot cake, but don't get the heavy icing or the cream cheese icing. Get the whipped cream icing, the whipped icing, and then you put that on there. Keep it in the fridge and cut it out. I promise you, you will be like, Nitro, you the man. Promise you. Carrot cake is elite, bro. Yo, I don't discriminate against cake. Cake is cake. That I always said, you got what I need. Oh my gosh. As long as it's not dry. Cake is cake. We need Lamar Jackson cake. Oh, pause. Hey, yo. Oh. What did you say? Oh my God. Yo. What did you say? We need a what? We need Lamar Jackson's cake? Oh my God. Pause. Yo. What is going on? Roger, what is going on? Oh my God. Hold on. And you wrote it in capital letters. Oh. Wildin'. Coach said he like cake too. Apple crumb cake is good, Ashley Shelton. It is good. Oh my God, this man wildin'. We need Lamar Jackson cake. Oh my God. Order in the court. What are you doing, bro? Coach is looking at his phone like, did he like? Yo, that's not even a pause. That's a hard stop. Yo, oh my gosh. Wildin' on here, bro. Wildin'. What is wrong with you, bro? Oh my God. I've never had caramel cake. Oh, you know what's a fire cake? Oh my God. It's like, Spanish people eat it a lot. And I'm still laughing from our Monday show. We had fun. I ain't gonna lie. We had fun on the show, though. Yo, Baltimore boys said, lock that man up. Now y'all using Boondocks references. Oh, my God. Bro, stop, bro. Oh, my God. Yo, when I first read what he said in the Capitol, I was just like, Tres leches. Yes. Yo, listen. A tres leches cake will have you doing the rumba. Miss Sona, mommy. Come here, mommy. I need something funny. I'm dead. Tres leches is fire. Fire. No, you have to get a proper tres leches cake. A true tres leches cake is heavier. It's not like it just falls. Like the American style of making it is super soggy. But when you get the Spanish people to make it, it still has like a dense consistency. But it's milky on top of it. That junk is fire. When that tres leche had me in there talking about something. Hey, macarena. I was bro. I'm not going to tell you I tried it either, man. I remember she was just like, Papi, try it. Papacito, try it. Pablo, try it. I was like, man, I don't know. I don't really, that was kind of wet. She was just like, chill, little piece. She was like, I was like, She's like, it's good, Papi. I said, this is real good.
Oh!
Yo, let me stop. Bringing back memories on me, bro. That's my first tres leches. Honestly. I had one in Paris. It is gas. Yeah. Listen, I'm not super big on cheesecake. I'm not. Coach, what do you mean by that? Yo, listen, we're supposed to be having a clean conversation. Coach, what do you mean by that? Oh, guys. Oh, man, I'll crush some strawberry cheese. I'm not big on cheesecake. I've never been big on cheesecake. There's a lady here named Krista's Cheesecakery. Her cheesecake is the only cheesecake I like. And she makes it like half cake, half cheesecake, and it's amazing. She has a lot of diverse flavors that she uses. Overall, just eating cheesecake, I don't like it. I don't like it. What do you mean? Hey, listen, man, there's nothing to snitch on, I'm telling you. There's nothing to snitch on. Nigel, cheesecake is disgusting and chocolate cake disgusting. You think chocolate cake's disgusting too? But now, I'm not big on cheesecake. I've never been big on cheesecake. Never. Yo, hold up. Coach, you still didn't answer me, bro. What did you mean by that? Don't act like you don't hear me, Coach. Oh, cake. Oh, okay. I was like, because y'all getting kind of crazy in the chat. So I was like, what are you talking about? Sweet potato cheesecake is... I've never had I don't like, listen, I tasted it. I'm not big on sweet potato pie. I'm not big on pumpkin pie. We have pudding. Bread pudding from Jamaica. I'll eat that if it's made properly. Rum cake, I'll eat that. My mom's rum cake is killer. Absolutely amazing. But cheesecake, I've never been on. Like, you have to be a darn good cheesecake because I don't like the sourness. Like, if I'm eating cheesecake, I don't want it to taste like cheese. I know it's called cheesecake, but people will eat the cheesecake and it still has that cheese flavor. And it's like cheese and it's cold and then you have like this sweet topping or it's like with cookies. I'd be like, cheese and cookies? Nah. Sweet potato pie is too good. I eat it a lot. My boy love pumpkin. My boy love pumpkin pie. But it's so weird. Like his wife loves sweet potato pie, but he loves pumpkin pie. Crazy. Pudding for the citizens. Listen. A good banana pudding is nice. How do we even pivot to desserts? A good banana pudding is fire. If they know how to make a good banana pudding, it is fire. Fire. Pumpkin pie, yeah, I like apple pastries. That's more along my line. I love apple pie. You know what I'm saying? Pie a la mode. Apple pie, warm apple pie with a scoop of ice cream on it. I'll take that as a dessert any day of the week. It matters who makes it. Banana pudding, it matters who makes it. Listen. Oh, okay. I have banana. Remember when I did the Lamar interview? I had a banana pudding that they from his place. Fire. Absolutely fire. Fire. I brought a piece back home. Cause remember I brought some of the food back home, and my boy came over, got to tell me congratulations, and I told him to taste it. He was like, yo, fire. Like, if you give me an apple pie is where it's at, man. A good apple pie that's warm with a scoop of ice cream on the top, drizzled ever so lightly with caramel. Got me in that shop singing, can you stand the rain? I'm holding my plate. Oh, sunny days, everybody loves them. Tell me, pie, can you stand the rain? Oh, I said, oh. Yo, bro, don't let me start, bro. So hey, yo, what's wrong with this guy, bro? Yo, no, how did you get cake and pudding? Bro, you wildin', bro. You out here wildin'. Like, yo, bro. I don't like rice pudding. I hate rice pudding. I hated tapioca. I hated that. Ugh. How you get here, though? I don't know how we got the sweets and cakes and all that stuff. Bro, that's the funniest thing with the Wunderkind Morning Show is because I usually talk to you guys directly from the chat. So a lot of times we'll go off on crazy tangents. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, it works. That's why sometimes it happens. Because I talk to you guys directly. That's the only reason why that happens. Jamaican bread pudding is fire. Fire. My grandmother's bread, bro. Bro. Jared Thomas was good, bro. You like fish? Oh, yeah. Escovitch? Yeah. Escovitch are filleted, fried. I don't like grilled fish per se. But I like brown stew. Brown stewed fish is good. Fried fish is fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't make cream of wheat per se. And I used to like cream of wheat when I was a kid. Porridge. Nigel, what topics do you got on the Wunderkind Show today? I haven't really chosen yet because I go through and see what topics we have to discuss. I haven't done it yet though. I agree, Nitro. Jamaican bread pudding, fire. Yo, listen. If you get an old school Jamaican woman, ask her to make you some porridge, plantain porridge, peanut porridge, regular cream porridge. Bro, I promise you, you'll be looking to marry a Jamaican woman. I swear to God. That junk is fire. Like, bro, warms your insides in the best way. Got you sitting there like, baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm Nitro. You know me. Your porridge is so creamy. I know your house. Front doors open at 3. What's the chance I get a next scoop that can leave with me? Back to the crib. I warm up where I live. Eat it with a spoon. Get the itis and forget what I did. I will buy you a drink. Bro, straight up, bro. Ackee sawfish. Yeah, Ackee sawfish is nice. Matter of fact, my mom made some the other day. We had some in dumpling. Boiled dumpling, banana. What else? Yum. So, yeah. That's fine. You don't get to eat the peanut porridge. Yeah, Ackee sawfish. Yes. Have you had fish and grit? Oh, no. I don't eat grits, and I've never eaten fish with grits. Never. Fact, like never. What'd you say? So Nitro Nick Wright said outside of Mahomes, there's no player he trusts more than Josh Allen. Let him keep feeling that way. See, here's the thing. Like, if we come back and we win, he gonna make up a whole bunch of excuses. A whole bunch of excuses. It's T-Pain's birthday too. Oh, I didn't know that. T-Pain came out with a lot of... You know what's crazy? When that song first came out, I didn't like it. That song grew on me. That song grew on me. Yeah, I don't do grits, Tila. I don't do grits. I don't eat it sweet or savory. Plantain porridge! Yeah, man. Give me 2 of that. 2 of that there. Yeah. Oh, my God. Y'all is crazy, man. Listen, personally, I love talking and just... This is part of the show that I love the most. That we can just chat, have fun. Like, this is part of the show that I love the most. We can just go off on tangents and just have fun. William, that's a good Southern meal. I'm straight, bro. Fried catfish, some grits. I'm straight. Plantain is fire. And mind you, it's named plantain, not plantains. Do not go. Listen, if y'all are here right now, please do not go into any Jamaican shops and say, can I have some plantains? It's not plantain, it's plantain. It's not that. Do you think that was a shot at Lamar? Of course it was a shot at Lamar. You know it was. But it's okay. Listen, usually we're winning a lot of games. Right now we're not. If we come back, beat them in the playoffs, you're going to hear all the excuses. Then, oh, they have a super team. It's not really fair. Josh don't have no help. So it is what it is. That's why I say let him talk. He don't talk, let him talk. I'm good with it. I'd rather fly under that, what's it called? The radar, bro. Real talk. We are the Wonder Cats. Oh! Right! Let's go out. Let's get a good. You know what it is, bro. Love steak, medium, meat. Oh! With blood in it? No, I'm good. You good? No, you good. No, I'm straight. I can't be no. No, my steak has to be cooked all the way through. There isn't too much that I don't eat. Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, Tila and Ash, y'all hilarious, bro. And then right under it, she come out, yo, ribs is ribs is nice. Medium well is the best. I'm straight. Kush said, give me my steak straight from the pack. Ah! Oh! your mouth? No. Oh, gosh. No, I couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it gritty with no shame. Listen, you know what's funny? I would get along with a lot of you probably very well, like off camera. Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh my gosh. Nah, what did he say? Oh, he goes, medium well for me. I feel you, Tack. I can't eat it medium well. Or I know a lot of people eat a medium well. That's probably the that I'll eat it. But yeah, we ain't beating no one. I'm beating myself. Cooper Rush better win. AJ Montes, he better. We need that. I don't eat pork. A lot of people don't. One of the guys that I'm really close with, Brother Reed, don't eat pork either. His whole family don't eat pork pretty much. So yeah, I love turkey. Smoked turkey is fire. Smoked turkey, oh yes. Y'all making me hungry. Sheesh. This is crazy how this is just delved into food. Like, we sound like food critics at this point. Nitro, wish one day we can hang out and have a cookout, real talk. One day, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I want to have a day to have a meetup where we all, like, I go somewhere and if y'all in the area, you can meet up. That's part of the reason why I want to go to Baltimore. So one day we can have a meetup. I think it'd be fun. No pork on my fork. Turkey is fire. Turkey is fire. Our smoked turkey ain't salty. What type of smoked turkey? Now, they cook, like Jamaican smoked turkey, they cook it down in stew. Turkey is fire. Yeah, tapeworms being undercooked foods, and you ain't, the only weakness Nitro got is his stomach. You hear me? I ain't trying to mess up my stomach. Oh my gosh, my eyes are bigger than my belly. You know what? Oh my gosh, bro, y'all is crazy. Where are you from? I'm originally from New York, but I moved down to Florida when I was young. That would be dope. TLM? What did TLM say? Yeah, Tech, I love turkey too. Oh, bro. That's what I'm trying to do eventually. If I ever get to do a meetup, that's what I want to do. Probably Baltimore, because that's where most of the fan base is. If you want to fly down and just make it a whole night of just fun, chill out, laugh. Just laugh, bro. Like, that's what I would like to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably on a day where there's a game, and then, you know, we're all watching the game together, laughing. It's live. Yeah, that's what I think that'd be fire. Dead serious, bro. Dead serious. But, guys, that's another episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Now, y'all know how we end every show. We have a little bit of nostalgia trivia. In 1995, there was a coming-of-age movie that it came out. And it came out to good reviews. It came out to be very popular in the teenage community. And was so popular in the teenage community that it spurned its own sitcom directly from the movie. What movie am I talking about?
3, 4.
Come on, let me see it. That's a good guess, Mike and T. Well, but it's not it, no. Yes! Listen, Ashley Shelton from the top rope. Yes! Clueless. People saying they got no clue. Well, then you're clueless. This movie was crazy big, super big. most people seen it around that time. If you did not see the movie and you wouldn't, then at least you watched the sitcom that it came out. And I believe the sitcom was like for 3 or 4 seasons. Absolutely crazy. Shout outs to you, Ash, for getting that right off from the top rope. Like, that is crazy. King Blair, what do you mean you don't know what Clueless is? How old are you? Are you serious? Like, Clueless was crazy. Yeah, Clueless was so big that it had its own sitcom. The budget was $12 million. Box office was $88 million. It's a loose adaptation of an 1815 novel, Emma. Real talk. Oh, Jared Thomas with a $5 donation. Yes! Nigel Chris Broussard said that he was shocked to hear Nick say he trusts Josh Allen the second most and not Jalen Hurts, who just won. Facts. But you know, see, he can't hate on Lamar now, so he got to hate on Jalen. And Jalen's won, and he keeps winning. And he has a 12-2 record versus the top QBs in the league. But yeah, bro, the Clueless, what's it called, sitcom came out in, 3 seasons. I was right, 62 episodes for 3 seasons. Came out in 1996, literally right after the, the movie came out, because it was so popular. On ABC. Y'all let me see if I can play the, Y'all really have never seen the Clueless, especially during summertime when there was nothing on television. That was one of the shows that was on television at the time. Well, cause you remember, it wasn't like when we were kids and summer was happening. It wasn't like now where you have Netflix and everything. You had to watch Fortune 500 and all that foolishness, Star Trek, whatever was happening during midday because there was no kid stuff on. You don't remember this? Stacey Dash was in it. And so was, what's his name? Donald Faison. In our world, she's an ordinary girl. Yeah, bro, that was huge, bro. That was a huge, huge, huge show. And then sitcoms, that's crazy. I don't remember that, bro. Crazy. And mind you, and I know we were outside a lot too, but y'all, that's part of the reason why we went outside, because there was nothing to watch on TV. Real talk. And I was playing basketball a lot. Like, basketball is my sport growing up. Nitro, you keep going way back past my time. Bro, I tell you, I be going to throwbacks. Throwbacks big time. Yeah, Jared Thomas, Clueless was legit, bro. Yeah. Trying to tell you. Best nation, donation. That's right, Jared Thomas. Bro, that's so crazy. I didn't even wear that, bro. She wear her heart on her sleeve. In the way, it's just a one day. I had older cousins that were girls. In our world, she's an ordinary girl. Y'all don't remember, like, USA High? Saved by the Bell. Like, all those used to come on during, like, middays. Different World, Lois and Clark, Superman. Those are the shows. Clueless. Those are the shows that came in those slots. But yeah, definitely. But guys, like I said, that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I love you guys a lot. Please, if you haven't already done so, like the stream. We got 39 people in there. Please like the stream. And if you want to help out, get extra stuff. Like I said, by the end of the week, we should have merch. You will have access to extra stuff being a member. So, Weird Science was another one. But yeah, guys, but you have a blessed day. And Y'all know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here, guys. Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not